Hey, it's Cory with the Cory Mayo Team at Oceans Atlantic Sotheby's, and today I'm here at one of Schell Brothers' model homes, the Whimbrel, and I'm going to take you on a walkthrough tour of this home. Now, this home starts out as a one-story home with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. This particular model is being shown with a fully finished basement, a loft with an additional bedroom and bathroom up there, and a beautiful elevation on the front. So let's go outside. We'll start on the outside and work our way in and see everything that there is to see with the Whimbrel. So as we enter the Whimbrel, we come into this nice foyer area here. Now, as I said, this home does come standard as a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with the inclusion of a flex room. That's the room that is located right here to the right. This is a flex room currently being used as an office area. This can be used as a dining room or a sitting room. This is being shown with the standard opening casing here, how you would go from the foyer into the flex room. This does have the option of being enclosed with a solid door to be used as a bedroom, or with glass French doors and a transom window. This would be utilized as an enclosed office with the potential of having some furniture for a flexible guest room, I guess you could say. As we move to the other side of the foyer area, we'll notice there are going to be a number of doors here. Off to the left is going to be a bedroom and the guest bathroom along with a linen closet. In the Whimbrel, this bedroom is located in the front right if we were looking out towards the street. This vaulted or cathedral ceiling is standard in this floor plan. This guest bathroom, you'll notice, is being featured with the transom window, which is a standard feature. This would come standard with a shower tub combo, as you're being seen here with the single sink. And then we have a coat/linen closet, depending on how you would like to use that. So the next doorway here is going to be for our additional guest room, which you'll notice all of these rooms are very good size. Coming back out into the foyer, we have 1 door left. If this home were built on a conditioned crawl space, that would be an additional closet. Now, this is built on a basement, which is fully finished, which we'll explore here in a minute. Continue through this opening into the main living space, and we'll be greeted by this gorgeous kitchen, sitting dining area, and great room. Now, this home is being shown with Schell Brothers Professional Series kitchen, which includes the extended 36-inch cooktop, the stainless steel hood, the in-wall oven. This one has been upgraded to a double, and the built-in microwave. They have also outfitted this kitchen with the upgraded command center island, which is this very large island which adds additional seating. Now, the Whimbrel does feature a really beautiful open floor plan, so the kitchen flows right into the dining area. This particular dining area is featured with their built-in hutch and has a screened-in porch directly off the back that is all hardscaped, and an outdoor hardscape area as well. Now, the outdoor living here is being utilized as hardscaping, but that can be just a traditional deck as well. So coming from the kitchen and dining area, this open floor plan flows directly into the great room. It really is a fantastic floor plan for entertaining and for living because of how open and airy the floor plan is. Now, again, this is a 1-story home, so if we were to look at the height of the ceiling in the kitchen, we can imagine that ceiling would come straight across to this exterior wall. There is an option to vault or cathedral the ceiling that would go from this rear wall behind me all the way to where the fireplace is, or you can add the second floor onto it. That can be done as a loft or as an enclosed living space. So if we were to look at that railing would be a solid wall that would go all the way up. Now directly off of the kitchen dining area, we go through the walkway into the owner's suite. This is an upgraded owner's suite that features the angled wall in the back. We have one closet in here in the bedroom, an additional closet directly in the bathroom. Now this particular model, they have opted to add the optional windows on either side of the bed. This side wall, those windows are optional. So as we go from the owner's bedroom into the owner's bath, the first door on the left is going to be our water closet. Then on the right, directly across, will be our second closet here, and then a linen closet. Now this luxury owner suite is being shown with the full tile shower with the tiled bench, dual sinks, and the soaker tub. All right, now back into the living space. Typically that would conclude our tour here if this were just a one-story home, but since this has the loft and the basement, first we'll head upstairs, and then after that we'll go downstairs. So let's head up to the loft and see everything up there. All right, this loft is phenomenal. Nice big open space, and again, you have the option of doing the loft with either the railings, or those railings can be a solid wall that goes all the way up. That is a nice feature if you plan on using this for a second rec area or a TV area. Sometimes if you were to have a TV up here and then just over the railing, they can compete for sound, so that is really nice to have that availability to do that option if you choose. Now, 3 doors off of the loft, we have a bathroom, we have our unfinished storage, and then the bedrooms. So let's head to the bathroom first. So going into the bath here, nothing too crazy fancy, just really good size. Got a shower, tub combo, single sink. It's gonna be perfect for guests. Back out in the loft here, the next door next to the bathroom is gonna be our unfinished storage. Nothing fancy about this. This is purely just to give you some really good space for storage. All right, so now we're back in the loft. We're gonna head to the other side and head to this next guest room. So another great sized guest room, dual closets. Now all the bedrooms in the Schell Brothers homes will have a rough-in for a ceiling fan, which you can do at a later time. All right, so let's go skip the floor. We're gonna go downstairs and then we'll head right down to the basement. Okay, so we're back in the foyer here, and as I showed you when we looked at the foyer, the doorway here, this would be a closet. If you do the basement, that closet turns into access to the basement. Now, as beautiful as everything that we've seen, for some reason, this is where we get a lot of the oohs and ahs when people come down here. So this, if you're gonna do a finished basement, this is how you do a finished basement. You have the options. You don't have to go quite to this level if you don't want to, but there's lots of different options and ways of doing the finished basement. But this one's gonna include the wet bar in the back there with all the cabinetry, and then the sitting bar in front of it. Lots and lots of space here for entertaining and having guests. And then off of the main area down here in the finished basement is going to be, they're utilizing it as a fitness room. This could be an office, this could be used a number of different ways, but it's nice to have an additional room here as well. Now, with all of the Schell Brothers homes, if a basement option is available, you have a couple of options. You can either not do a basement, you can do an unfinished basement, or you can do dig the basement and do it fully finished like this. Now, if you decide to go with the unfinished route, you do have the option to have a 3-piece plumbing put in, so that way you have the supplies there for the drain should you decide to finish it later on. So definitely a good option if you're thinking about going that route. So that concludes our tour here of the Whimbrel by Schell Brothers. If you have any questions about the Whimbrel or about Schell Brothers, or really real estate in general here in Costa Delaware, please feel free to reach out to me at any point in time. Again, my name is Cory Mayo with the Cory Mayo Team, and I'm a licensed realtor with Oceans Atlantic Sotheby's. I specialize in Costa Delaware real estate, new construction, and client relocation. You can feel free to give me a call at 302-466-5655. 5511. You can also email me at Cory, C-O-R-Y, @coastallifede.com. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.